Hi, Team Break Free. Sandra here. Oh, hold on, let me fix my... I need to use my hands when I talk, so I gotta fix this. I wanted to do a quick Facebook Live into the group because yesterday I did a three-way call with one of my team builders on my team and someone who is new, loving the products, and ready to start sharing to help others and create a nice side income. And her first concern was, I'm new, I don't know anything, I feel like I need to research and learn about these products before I start sharing. And that's why I wanted to do a live today, because I'm sure that a lot of new people feel the same way. And you could not be more wrong. If you're thinking, oh, I can't share this because I don't know the ingredients in the shake, or I don't really know the science behind cleansing. You don't need to really know that stuff to start sharing. So I want to tell you why, how to share Isagenix without knowing anything. And I also want to tell you why it's kind of in your favor to not know much. Here's why. When I first started Isagenix and I had great results and I had no interest in the business, 5 days, 6 days in, I was telling all my friends about it, and I was just telling them how great I felt and how awesome my results were. And oh my gosh, you have to do this. Completely not thinking about the outcome, because I wasn't trying to make any money, as you know, for the first 2 years of me sharing. And yet I was enrolling my friends. Then, as I started to research, because I was so interested in what was making me feel so good, I started learning more about the products. I was listening to podcasts, which I still think you should do. You should learn about why this works so well and why this is something that everybody should do. And then I would start talking too much. When people ask me, what is that? Or I want to lose weight, what is Isagenix? And I started talking way too much and spending too much time on the phone with people, literally an hour before they enrolled, and an hour again when they enrolled to talk about shake days and cleanse days and the science. And what I found was that wasn't duplicating. People thought to themselves, when I told them you can do this and you can start getting your products paid for by sharing with others, they said they couldn't do what I did. They didn't know enough. And so what I was doing by talking too much and knowing too much was actually making them believe that they have to know that to share. So I went back to my original way of sharing before I even knew anything about the products. And that's what everyone really should be doing. And it's called your 30-second story. And if you go into the 10 steps, which everybody should be going through the 10 steps and watching all those videos and podcasts, on that first page, or maybe the second page, there's a link to Isagenix Business. And you should all start there and learn how to create your 30-second story. And your 30-second story is simple. It should be how you felt before Isagenix. I was tired. I was exhausted. I had a unhealthy relationship with food. Whatever your situation was. Then what happened? My friend Gina introduced me to Isagenix. And then what happened after that? Within a few days, I felt like I swallowed a rainbow. I lost weight, finally. I lost inches. I had energy that I hadn't had in years. And how you see your future. And I've been obsessed for 4 years ever since, and I share this with every single person I know. And because of that, I've been able to quit my job and help others create amazing incomes and get healthy as well. So your 30-second story, it can be more than 30 seconds to a minute, but that's all you need to know. Notice I didn't mention shakes, I didn't mention cleanse, I didn't mention undenatured whey, I didn't mention the heart of the aloe vera. Although I know that's in there, that's not what matters. At the end of the day, guys, we need to be listening to other people. It's not about you. Your 30-second story is all you need to talk about. The rest is about them. What's going on with them? Listen to people. Ask them questions. How are you? How's it going? How was your vacation? Let them talk. Then when they mention something that you can offer a solution to, that's when you say, oh my gosh, you should do what I do. Tell your 30-second story and let them know this will change everything for you. I can help you lose that weight that you gained during your vacation. Or I'm telling you, this is gonna make you have so much energy that you're gonna play with your kids when you get home from work. Or listen, you can say this, if you're not yet financially successful because you're new, you can say, if somebody says, I hate my job, I wanna make more money, I wish I had more time with my family, you can use somebody else's story. Oh my gosh, you should do what I do. I started this amazing nutrition system. I had amazing results. Tell your 30-second story and say, listen, there's people on my team that are making 6 figures. There's people that make 7 figures with this. This could be a way for you to make some incredible income so that you can be home with your family or you can quit your job. Notice, I didn't talk about the compensation plan. I didn't talk about the shakes or the cleanse. It's just offering a solution. And the less you talk, they're more likely to duplicate what you do. So what happens when you are, let's say, at your kid's soccer game and you start talking with moms and she gives you an opportunity to offer the solution. You tell your 30-second story and then you tell her, listen, I'll send you some information. Are you on Facebook? Get her on Facebook if you're not on Facebook yet. And they're usually like, oh, please send me some information. Send them a link to a video. And if you don't know what video to send them, ask your coach. It should be based on whatever their need is. Don't send them a weight loss video if they're looking for, if they're a marathon runner and they are looking to run faster. You would send them a video about the AMPed line. If it's a female, you might want to send her that has a lot of weight to lose, maybe the Jill Birth video. If it's a gentleman, there's another video, it's in Team Break Free, I can't remember his name. You might send that video. Add them to Body Alive. Let them know, here's a video that explains a little bit about it, about what we talked about today. And then maybe send them a link to the studies. Again, you don't need to know the studies, you need to send them that information. Then say, I'm gonna add you to my coaching page, Body Alive Nutrition Support, so that you can peek around. And I'll be in touch in a day or two. That's all. And then a day or two later, follow up. Hey, did you have a chance to watch the video? And if you're still new, and really everybody should be doing this your first few months with Isagenix, let them know, listen, I want to introduce you to my coach in a Facebook message. She's the one that helped me. She can help you get started with a pack that fits your goals and it's within your budget so you're not spending any more money than you're currently spending. She's awesome. Introduce them in a Facebook message and let your coach take over. That's all you have to do. Don't feel like you have to be an expert to be successful with this at first. Now, that being said, I do think that you should always, educate yourself with podcasts. Isagenix podcast is great. If you've already watched all the videos in Team Break Free, in the 10 steps, there's podcasts on the nutrition, which is good because that's going to build your belief in the products, and you need belief to be able to do this. But also listen to the wealth creation podcasts, because that's going to build your belief in this industry. And at the end of the day, we want to inspire our product users to share and cast the vision of how they can get these products for free and then some. It's not just about getting your products paid for. It's about making sure that people understand that this could be a life-changing opportunity to create time and financial freedom for themselves and their family. But again, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be making a 6-figure income to cast that vision to somebody. Please don't think that. You know it exists, and if you don't, watch podcasts. There's people making 6 and 7-figure incomes with this. Just because you're not there yet doesn't mean you can't cast that vision to somebody. And just because that might not be your goal, maybe your goal is just to get your products paid for, that doesn't mean that person's not looking for that. So I hope this helps. Again, you don't have to be an expert. Sometimes the less you know, the better. Always share a tool that's more duplicatable than talking to somebody for an hour about all the ingredients and everything that's in the Isagenix products. So hope that helps. Have a great day, everybody.